Welcome to Talks with Don, episode 20. This episode is entitled Creating an Environment that Fosters High Vibrations. As always, we want to get started off with some libations for the ancestors. This is for the ones whose voices were heard. This is for the ones who stepped up to the plate, who stepped up to the call. This is also for the ones who, due to oppression, didn't. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Grand Rising family. Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Woo. As always, we're going to get started with a song by yours truly, Don the Eason, entitled The Process. Saying goes that water seeks its own level. You was attracted to ice on the bezel. The key to the door is that life's about levels. This is a tale about angels and devils. You got the gift, what's a lotus to petals? God say protected, it's potent, it's special. They come for the gift, try to run with the gift. Inherently, you must be one with the gift. You cannot take this and code it through time. Perfection of craft must be molded like iron. Here you go. Just hold it as mine to siphon from chosen and spiritual crime. Infinity stones and songs I came to collect. Sunshine is bright, but rain is so wet. To hear the call and I had to be alone. The casualty of wrongs, the rarity of stones, flawless diamonds, sapphires, rubies. Sometimes it feels like a duty. Missing the signal can become spooky. Ashe. Never know the hour to be bestowed with the power. If you go through the fire, come out cleaner than a shower. 720's the time that I picked up the day. Pass this test, get the crown. You gon' be great. Don't be late. I won't be late. You were talking to someone that owns estates. This message inside is for you. Discover myself. I had to be myself as a youth. Protect what I had to call on recruits. Too many soldiers to fit in a coup. If you were never alone, I can't hear you calling. Dark night of the soldiers, the people's hands falling. The gift that we discuss, you can't touch it and see it. Must be careful of energy leeches. Learn to discern the finicky species, the ones that get it, get it. If you hit it still, motherfucker, just beat it. 818, the key to the crown. God is on the throne. All right, let's get it in. Title of the episode is Creating an Environment That Fosters High Vibrations. The first thing that we want to start off with is food. I know a lot of people that are watching may not be vegans, but here's how food can foster an environment to create high vibrations. So, alkaline vegetables that produce energy. Once you start to go vegan and do a parasite cleanse and start to eat alkaline vegetables, it will produce an electric energy that attracts people that are on that same frequency as you to you. But once you produce this energy, it will produce releases. So you have to learn to use discernment. Color-coded eating. So, as I said in one of my morning talks on Instagram, we have energy centers within our bodies called chakras. Each energy center is represented by a color. So, we have to have color-coded eating. So, say if you're somebody that uses your voice for a living and you need creativity, you need to be eating oranges, or you need to be eating blueberries. Blueberries goes along with the throat chakra because the throat chakra is blue. Oranges goes along with your solar plexus for creativity and your abdominal to bring out the best in your throat chakra. So those are a couple of examples of color-coded eating. If you are just starting a vegan journey, it is best to do a parasite cleanse before transitioning from eating meat into going full vegan. So some things that kill parasites: cayenne pepper, oil of oregano, etc. If you want to learn more, there's plenty of information out there on how to do parasite cleansing. Clean environment. This is one of the most important aspects of attracting a high vibration. The way you live coincides with how you feel and correlates attracting whatever you need along your journey. Keep a clean bathroom. Bathrooms can be portals for malevolent entities. Just think about all the things that go down our toilets. Think about all the things that go down our drains. So you always want to keep a clean bathroom. Keep your mirrors clean. Shut your toilet lids after you use the restroom. Sweep up, vacuum, etc. Also, your bathroom is tied to your business if you are somebody that is a business owner. So you always want to keep your bathroom intact. Your kitchen is important. The kitchen where you prepare your food is so important because this is what you digest on a daily basis. So you want to keep your kitchen clean, keep your surfaces clean. wipe your surfaces down, things that cut down on bad energy. So always keep your kitchen clean. And when you're out in public and you're not eating at home or cooking for yourself, always remove the energy from the food that you're eating, because you don't know what spirit that this food that you're digesting was prepared in. I know this one for some people may be a hard pill to swallow, but we've all, had issues with things that numb us. In the past, I've had issues with marijuana, smoking, and a lot of people have different aspects of how to use marijuana and what it's for. They say that it brings out whatever is already in you. So if you are not healed, there's no need to be doing that. So now a lot of the stuff that people call drugs today has parasites in it. No drugs that alter the mind. A lot of drugs are filled with parasites and can alter clarity on messages you need to receive to elevate. So drinking, smoking, whatever things people do as a form of escapism, a lot of these things can cause parasites and can create mental fog around your crown chakra, where you cannot receive the messages that you need to elevate to the next level. Chakra close. As I said, we all have energy centers in the body, and each of these centers are represented by a color. Think about your favorite color as a child. A lot of people's favorite color switches depending on how they feel or depending on what's going on through the years of their life. But think about the first color that you were attracted to. The first color that you were attracted to, that is your most important gift, correlated to the chakras of how you show up in the world. So, as I say if your favorite color was royal blue when you were a kid, you're supposed to be a speaker. You're supposed to be somebody that uses your throat chakra to help the masses and raise the vibration of the collective. If you're one of those ones, say if your favorite color is green, maybe you're supposed to be a thinker. Some people say that the heart chakra is green and the crown chakra is purple. But a lot of people say it's the opposite. So depending on how you process that, that's it. Heart chakra, it's not what they tell us. It produces the most energy in the body. It's an energy center. So wearing colors correlated with that: purple, crown, and that is a thinker, somebody that processes logically. One of the most important is positive thoughts, to reprogram your mind in a system that is predicated on tearing you down and making you believe that you're less than what you really are as a melanated being. When you get up in the rising, you have to reprogram your mind. Chant affirmations over yourself. Call energy back to you. When you go to sleep, before you go to sleep, do the same process. Our bodies are computers. The heart is a processing system. This is a processing system. So, whatever we put into it, that's what shows up. So, if we put junk into the processing system, we appear in the everyday collective as that. If we put high frequency into our processing system, we show up in the collective as that. The music that you listen to fosters high or low vibrations. There's a reason that R&B music was pushed out of the mainstream in America. Have you ever heard somebody say, if the love don't feel like 90s R&B, I don't want it? There's a reason. In the late 80s, early 90s, all throughout the 90s, a lot of that music was predicated on love. So a lot of times when you're sending out the frequency of love, that's what the masses receive, and that's what the masses want to do. So we have to listen to music predicated on love, healing, and building. This can raise our vibrations. Have you ever listened to a rap song and just automatically been turned off by the subject matter of the song? A lot of those songs are low frequency, and this is why. So have you ever listened to R&B and you're like, wow, that feels good? You know, young men, young women, think about the feeling you get when you're riding and you're listening to R&B with each other. It's a reason that you feel good is because a lot of these songs are predicated on union, not destruction. Man, these are some of the things in a short video that can foster a high vibrational environment. Another one is movement, exercise, and nature. This is an important one. Sunlight, nature, and water. Ashe, ashe, ashe. The more and more you acclimate yourself to being in the sunlight and using water as a way to cleanse yourself, you will be able to receive everything you need to climb to the next level. Melanated people. Sun is our friend. Water is our friend. Nature is our friend. The trees are our friends. Nature is calling many of us. So, man, if you're listening to this video and interacting, I thank you. 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 I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Man, I thank my ancestors for showing me and giving me the things I need to continue to raise the vibration of the collective. Everyone has their own journey, and these are some of the things that can help you along the journey if you're one of the ones that are here to raise the vibration of the collective. To those that are interacting with me and those that are getting the messages, man, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Continue. Because along these days, we're going to need to continue building our vibration, because the solar flares coming in, sun coming in. Whoo! If you're not feeding things that interact with solar activity, that's all I gotta say. But I appreciate those that are interacting. Like, share, and subscribe. 1.